Alright guys, we are back with the Edison Format Finals at Epik Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Jacob on the left. First time on the channel for him, playing QuickDraw Hero deck, I believe. Versus Yobani on the right. Back on GBs, trying to go back-to-back. Trying to get his third win on the channel this year, so we'll see who will pull it off. Only a few people have won on their channel debut, so we'll see if Jacob will join that club. So he starts off by activating Summoning Card Trooper. Mills Debris Dragon, Pot of Avarice, and Trap Dust Shoot. Okay, so what happened? Oh, he MSTs the Mirror Force. Okay, so here, Yobani summons Prisma, Send Bestiari. Does he have Test Tiger? No, he just attacks over the Card Trooper, and Yobani will Jacob will draw one. So my cat wants to be on camera. Now, who is going to win this match? Yobani is heavily favored. So here he MSTs a Trap Stun, summon Alias. Okay, that's going to help out in this matchup. Attacks him for 200. No back rows. Okay, so now Yobani sets a monster, sets a back row, passes back to Jacob. 67 to 78. So as far as who am I going to root for, I'm going to root for Jacob. Alright, so oh yeah, I forgot Yobani's on this hamster stuff in his deck and Airbellum. So hamster, he could grab Raiko here. That'll help him answer the Alias. It's actually not a bad idea. Maybe one hamster, one Raiko, because he can also grab Samnite and stuff. So here he flips his Raiko, goes for the Alias, mills 3, mills Samnite, Book, and Laquari. Alright, now his normal summons a quest. Attack, it is Dandelion. And Raiko will hit over one of the tokens. Now, Yobani's going to tag out for a quest, so... Now, what do you grab if you're Yobani? Do you grab Darius? Do you grab Radiari? Do you grab... Murmillo? Another Laquari? I don't think that's the play. I think you're better off making Gyzarus, right? Or do you want to keep Bestiar in the graveyard again? I'm not a GB player. I've never played this deck. So it looks like Yobani decides to go for the Radiari. He might not have a War Chariot to answer like a Debris Dragon play. But Jacob has brain control. Oh, okay, he took. So he Rotas, probably because he doesn't have that many targets. So he chooses to grab Stratos over Prisma. Alright, 67, 78. Now, this tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. Both these guys went X1 in Swiss. Actually, Yobani was the 4 seed. He knocked out the 1 seed, the Sheriff. I'm telling you guys, that 1 seed curse is real. Even the Sheriff is weak to it as well. Alright, so here, Jacob foolishes Dandelion. Four cards left in his hand. This is bad. I mean, traditionally, GBs are heavily favored in this matchup because of the tokens. So he discards Level Eater. It's a special summon Quick Draw. And here he books the Quick Draw. And Yobani checking for its defense. And here comes a Wind Control. Okay, he has it normal summon, right? So he... This is not too bad, depending on the rest of... Well, I mean, he's got 1 card left in his hand, so he tributes... Oh, I thought he was about to tribute summon Lad, but this is not bad. Yeah, this is not bad. If Yobani needs to run over that that Quick Draw, or he's in big trouble. We'll see if he can do it. He's got Cold Wave. Oh, he has Stratos. We knew he had Stratos. Okay, he needs to run over the Quick Draw as soon as possible. But like the rest of his hand is bad. He's got Cold Wave, Prisma, and another card. Okay, what's the other card he has in his hand? Alright, so Jacob draws. Titanium runs over Stratos for 1,000. Pass to Yobani. Cold Wave, Prisma. I can't see the rest of the cards in his hand. Yobani was asking me about showing the hands, but it's too much work. Alright, so here comes Murmillo. Attack. So... You could go Darius, a quest. He's thinking about getting Hoplomys too. I mean, do you want to get Geyseris? I mean, if you get Geyseris, he's just going to negate you, so... He chooses to bring out a quest in defense mode. At this point, it looks like he's just stalling, so... Not looking good for our boy Yobani trying to go back-to-back. But Yobani has been on fire the past, like, month and a half. Okay, so here he tributes for Level Eater. Oh, yeah, this is nice. No, this is game. Oh, yeah, he has game. But anyway, as far as Yobani goes, he top 8. I know I talk about it every time he's on camera, but... I like to give people their flowers when they perform well, especially, you know, my local friends who get on camera for you guys. Yobani top 8'd 3 of the kind of semi-major Edison events in a row. He top 8'd the Edison Battle Zone Royale at Epik. Top 8'd the PPG 5K both days, Saturday and Sunday. And then here he's won like 2 locals, which he kind of struggled for a while to win those locals. Yeah. I think it was mostly because he was playing GBs. Then he switched to Vayu, and that's when the hot streak started. It's like as soon as he switched to Vayu, the hot streak started. But he went back to GBs, and he's still keeping the momentum going. All right, anyway. Jacob takes game 1. Now Yobani summons Sam Knight, sets 2, passes to Jacob. Let's see if Jacob flips that heavy storm on him. There's Foolish. So I know Los, when he plays against GBs with Quick Draw, he sides out his Dandelions. I'm not sure how familiar Jacob is with this matchup, but I know I struggled. Whenever I played my Machina Quick Draw deck, I struggled with side decking. I know I've told this story many times, but I'll finish telling it in a second. So here he summons Debris Dragon and gets War Charioted. So I liked Machina Quick Draw so much, I actually joined an Attack of the Giant card at it was at Orlando, day 2, and I made top 8 with Machina Quick Draw, and my only loss was to GBs, and I actually won game 1 against a GB player, but like game 2 and 3, I feel like my deck got a lot weaker after I side decked. Okay, so he summons Murmillo, and Jacob says it's good. Attack. So his set monster's Quick Draw. What's he going to do? Geyseris him? Tag out Murmillo, probably for Bestiari, and might go for the Geyseris. Yeah, Bestiari. Pop the Trap Hole. Oh, did he summon a Murmillo, and then he couldn't Trap Hole the Murmillo, and then a Quest. Grab back Chariot. Yeah, this game, this is GBs. When they get like this, when they get rolling like this, it's hard to win. I don't see how Jacob wins this game. Especially if he doesn't like... I mean, we'll see. So Yobani sets 2. Or thought about setting 2, but decides to set 1. And now here he sets a back row, summons Cyber Valley. And here he de-prisons the Geyseris. Oh, he has Book. Okay. I can see his dilemma. Main phase 2, summon Sam Knight, set Book, and Chariot. Yeah, I would do this exact same play. Alright, let's see what Yobani will do. So Sam Knight attack. War Chariot the Sam Knight. And then you're going to tag out for a quest, most likely, to recycle the War Chariot. Doesn't look like Jacob has got anything to stop Yobani. So yeah, a quest, grab back Chariot. Set the Chariot. So you got Chariot and Book. And... yeah, I don't think... I'm guessing there's going to be a third game. Look how many cards... he's up like... what? He's got 6 cards to his 2. He's up 4 cards. Okay, Trap Hole. Hopefully this match doesn't go into time. Because I think Jacob is cooked. Alright, set 1. Come on, finish him, Yobani. Let's go to the third game. Normal summons Kaiku. Switches a quest to defense. Attacks with Kaiku. I'm surprised Yobani switched back to GBs. You would think that if someone's like dominating with a deck, they would keep playing it, right? You would think so, because like usually when I switch decks, it's usually because I have a bad performance. Like the main 3 decks I've played the past couple since I started uploading the channel were, or I will say the past year, because I used to play a lot of Diva Hero Beat, but I haven't played that deck in over a year. So I'm not including Diva Hero Beat. I've only played like Black Wing, Hero Frog, and Vayu. Those are the big 3 decks that I've played. Mostly Vayu. And like when I'm doing well, like when I've done well with Vayu, I'll keep playing Vayu until like I'll have one bad performance, and then I'll switch decks. That's usually how things play out. All right, so game 3. Jacob's going first. Will Yobani pull off the Legacy 2-0 and keep this hot streak going? And I am glad to see Upstart in Jacob's deck. You guys know how much I love Upstart. So yesterday, we were joking on the stream. I think they were talking about Fraser Smith's, like if there was a drinking game for something that he does on his videos. And I was thinking, what would my drinking game be? So people brought up like... how, like I would say like how many you have to take a drink every time. I would say like the Legacy 2-0. I think one would be like if every time I say it's not looking good for your boy. I say that a lot. All right, so Foolish Lone Fire, strong opening for Jacob. But yeah, like I said, whenever I played Machine of Quick Draw, I tended to side out my Dandelion versus GBs. But I think if you play a deck that like really loses to GBs, you kind of have to prepare your side for it. GBs have become a part of the meta now. It didn't used to be like that a year ago. I think it started a year ago. I think the first person, I think it started at Indy last year. I think his name is Ma. I forgot. I think that's his name. He was playing Gladiator Beast. He top 4'd Indy, and ever since then, like other people have had success with GBs, and it's become a big part of the meta. I think it has I wouldn't say it's favored against Vayu Turbo, but I don't know. I can't say Vayu's favored against GBs. All right, so here's some in Cyber Valley. This is probably the reason why he has to keep in his Dandelion. Okay, so Cyber Valley, draw 2. Draws Mirror Force, Debris. So yeah, I would summon Quick Draw here and get that token off the field. He probably doesn't have Torrential. He would have Torrentialed you here. So, oh no, he didn't. Oh no, I can't watch. I would have done it. But he does have Debris Dragon. Maybe he's trying to Mirror Force and then like make a Stardust. If that's his game plan, then I see why. Oh, he has Karma Cut. Discard the Quick Draw. Okay. All right. If he can get Debris into Stardust with the Titanial, then this was the right move. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the right move for sure. Debris, target, Dandy. But we know Yobani has Crow. Okay, I think that's why Yobani's reading it. He's wondering if he can negate DD Crow with Titanial, but Titanial I think says on the field. So he's going to target Dandelion, and here comes the Crow. That might have saved Yobani, because he was about to make Stardust with Call, with Mirror Force, with Titanium, with a bunch of tokens. Yeah, that Crow saved him. But he opened it. It's not like he ripped it. He opened the Crow. But Jacob is still in a good spot. So here comes Rediari. So now I understand why he didn't make that quick draw play, because he probably wanted to make a Stardust, because he could protect his token. So I get it. I get it. All right. Oh, Yobani has Fossil Dyna. Okay, flip summon Fossil Dyna. Fossil Dyna is going to pop Titanial and the token. Now Yobani sets a 4th back row, playing around Mirror Force. Yeah, I like this play because the next turn you can switch the Dyna to defense mode and attack. Whatever he does with the Debris Dragon doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter what he does with the Debris Dragon. So I would switch Dyna to defense, because I don't want to walk into Mirror Force. This is why I always say, I've seen so many Frog players, they like D-Prison as an out to Dyna. But me, when I play against Frog players, I won't ever attack them with Dyna. I'll just switch it to defense mode and try to beat you with my other monsters. Why would I risk losing a card that you have to deal with? Like, I'd rather you waste your Breaker, summon Stratos or something. I'm not going to let just... And I can also lock your tree more, and if you decide not to deprison me. But I've seen so many of the top Frog players do it. I don't get it. If you guys see my Frog lists that I've done well with in the past, I never use deprison. All right. So 4 back rows from each. Now here comes Cyber Valley. Pass to Yobani. Switch ready art. So he chose to attack with the Dyna. That's interesting. I thought he would attack with the Ready Ari. So here he deprisons the Dyna. Yobani lets it go. Normal summon a quest. No response. Flip summon Sam Knight, but you already attacked. Torrential? 4-7. What is going on with this game? 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're kind of even in cards. Yeah, they're even. What is Jacob thinking about, man? Okay, he's going to activate Call. What, is he doing it at the end phase? Or what's going on here? Call Titanial. Okay. What do you draw? Pot of Avarice. So he's got Pot of Avarice and I think Upstart Goblin. So here comes good old Upstart. I know Jacob watches the channel, so maybe glad to see him on Upstart. But why is there one common Upstart? Okay, so he's going to use Cyber Valley's effect. I don't believe it's a cost. War Chariot? So banish debris. Yobani lets it go. He just drew Trap Dust Shoot. Now, me personally, I side out Dust Shoot against GBs. Whether I'm going first or second, I don't think it's worth keeping it in against GBs, and I'll explain why. Most GB lists, if you see them, they play like 17 trap cards, right? So if you don't open the Dust Shoot, like against some decks, your Dust Shoot can be live mid to late game, but against GBs, it's most certainly going to be dead. The only time they have a lot of cards in their hand is whenever they have Herc up on the field, and by that point, you're probably losing. So, yeah, I side out Dust Shoot against GBs, whether I'm going first or second. Yeah, the call goes. All right, so here he sets 2 more. Now Yobani's about to walk into his own Mirror Force. Hopefully not. Hopefully he plays around Mirror Force. Attack, and here comes the Mirror Force. So he's going to lose a quest and Sam Knight. It's been a long third game. It is the finals, though. This has been a good finals. I actually don't mind commentating over the finals if it's a long match. I don't mind, but like in the Swiss rounds, I'm kind of like, eh. He kept in Scapegoat too. Oh man. So here he Karma Cuts, discards the Dead Trap Dust Shoot. Come on, Yobani is Karma Cut, man. Banish the copies in your graveyard. A lot of people forget that effect. I forget it myself. Like, yesterday I was playing on Dueling Book and I was playing against Donnell and I was kind of like trying to play around Karmika because it's a card that they normally play in Amaryllis. So I was kind of like, I need to be careful because if I pitch Fortress for Fortress, He could karma cut me and then I lose both my fortresses. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Yobani, normal summons Prisma, sends Bestiari to the graveyard, attacks over the quick draw. I think he booked it, right? Yeah, he booked it. So Yobani's got 4 cards while Jacob's got 3, but technically those go tokens, it's not like he can tribute them. He can only synchro with them or tribute them for plasma. Alright, so attack. Yeah, this game, hopefully Jacob's got something good back there, because otherwise this game might be over. Yep, Darius, bring out Bestiari, Contact Fusion. Let's hope he's got something. So he MSTs the War Chariot. Yep, he's going to contact for Gyzarus. Okay, that at least... Yeah, contact for Gyzarus. Pop both tokens. Basically even with nothing, so... Again, I don't think Jacob can win. But at least Yobani doesn't have War Chariot. Can he, like... Does he have, like, a debris into Black Rose play? I don't think so. Heavy. Heavy's the book. Lone Fire. But his Titanium's gone, right? Unless he plays 2. What? No. Did he pot average back to Titanium? What? Did I miss him pot averaging back to Titanium? Maybe I was blabbing. I was yapping too much and I missed the pot of avarice. Or he plays 2. Yeah, but this is not a standard quick draw deck. Yeah, this is not a standard quick draw deck. We didn't see any Raikos. Or hamsters. Here comes Future Fusion. Yobani chains MST. He could have negated it, but I don't think it's worth it. So Titanium attack. Oh god, this game flipped now. What happened? Attack with Titanium. It looked horrible for... Ooh, but he had the smashing ground. Summer Murmillo. Now Yobani's back in control. All because of that smashing ground. Tag out Murmillo. Bring out a quest. Yep. And it flipped again. Grab Chariot. Set Chariot. Pass to Jacob. Yeah, he must have pot average and I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. Attack takes 400. Well, Yobani decides to attack again. Yeah, why not? Now, I would probably... I don't want to go Gyzarus because I don't want to pop my own back row, but I would probably tag out Murmillo for a quest. Ooh, he didn't shark you there. Oof. Laquari, tag out a quest for Murmillo. Yeah, I think this was the right move. Except probably summon the Murmillo in defense, maybe. Set. 3 cards to 4 cards. So he decides not to set his monster. I mean, Jacob still has 7,200 life points. So Murmillo attack, Laquari attack. Leaving Jacob at... It's 21, right? Leaving Jacob at 43. Tags out Murmillo for Bestiari. Bestiari pop. And here comes Torrential. Okay, that kind of buys him some time. Heavy Storm's gone, so... Summon Debris. Black Rose? What? Oh my god. If this goes through... Oh, wow. Okay, this has been one of the craziest finals I've seen in a while. That was wild. Alright, set D prison, set. Alright, special summon quick draw by discarding plasma. And Yobani says it's good. Tribute for Kais. I like this play. You gotta get aggressive. Oh, but Yobani had to solemn. Yeah, I like that play. Okay, Prisma attack. D-Prison. Oh, what the heck? Oh, man, no, you just gave away you have a D-Prison. Just back and forth. Sangan. Okay, prison to Sangan. And he saw him his... Oh, so was this worth it? Maybe. Summon Card Trooper. Alright, looking promising for Jacob. As long as... Oh, and he hits Dandelion. That might be bad. So, is it Hippo? Oh, no, it's DD Crow. You know, I always say, you know you're in trouble when you have to set DD Crow. Oh, but he summons Kaiku. Okay, who do you attack over? Okay, so you run over the Card Trooper. He takes 14. So now you have to be careful if you're Jacob. Because you got to switch that Sang. You're so low, you got to switch the Sangan to defense. Alright, here comes Pot. Oh, man. Yo, this has been what... Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This might be one of the craziest finals I've seen in a long time. In a long, long time. I remember they were going crazy about the match when I was like half asleep on the side waiting for them to finish the match. And I was like, man, why these guys sound like they're having a heck of a match. Now I see why. Oh, Trimby summons Gores. Oh, yeah, the bottomless. Yeah, switches to defense mode. Man, I will say this. I like the way Jacob's playing. Oh, but he drew a monster. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man, Jacob played pretty well that last game. He didn't give up. He kept fighting, and then just back and forth. They have what a final. So, congrats to Jacob. First time on the channel, gets to the finals, and Yobani gets his second win with GBs, keeps his hot streak going. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that finals. If you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week. Mostly DB replays, only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. Those links are in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time.